Imagine going back thousands of years, long before modern cities and industries existed. In the Americas, indigenous people discovered a plant called tobacco. They didn't use it casually, they believed it had spiritual power. Tobacco was used in rituals, healing practices, and ceremonies. It was sacred. In 1492, when Christopher Columbus arrived in America, his crew noticed local people inhaling smoke from burning leaves. This was the first time Europeans encountered tobacco. Countries like Spain, Portugal, and France quickly adopted it. And eventually, the chemical nicotine was named after him. As time passed, tobacco shifted from medicine to habit. People smoked it using pipes, cigars, and other tools. In the 1800s, something important happened. During wars like the Crimean War, soldiers began wrapping tobacco in paper. Then, in 1880, a major invention changed everything: the Bonsack machine. This machine could produce thousands of cigarettes per day. Cigarettes became cheap, fast to make, and easy to use. This marked the beginning of the global cigarette industry. In the early 1900s, cigarettes were everywhere. Cheap, simple, and incredibly popular. A full pack of 20 cigarettes cost only 15 cents. Almost anyone could afford them. But cigarettes didn't become a global phenomenon by accident. It all began with a few powerful companies. One of the first giants was the American Tobacco Company. They built brands, expanded globally, and turned smoking into a lifestyle. In the early 20th century, cigarettes became extremely popular. Companies advertised heavily. Smoking appeared in movies, magazines, and public life. It became a symbol of style, freedom, and even power. By mid-century, millions of people around the world were smoking. The highest usage was among young adults, especially between the ages of 18 and 40. Teenagers also began experimenting with cigarettes. Globally, men have always smoked more than women. In many countries, the difference is huge. Cultural and social factors play a big role in this gap. Today, the largest number of smokers live in China, followed by India and Indonesia. However, when looking at percentages, smaller countries like Nauru and Myanmar have some of the highest smoking rates. Why do some countries have higher smoking rates? There are several reasons: large population, lower cigarette prices, weak regulations, social acceptance, and aggressive marketing in the past. However, over time, scientists discovered serious health risks. Smoking is now known to cause lung cancer, heart disease, stroke, and many respiratory illnesses. It damages almost every organ in the body. Every year, more than 7 million people die because of tobacco use. Even people who don't smoke can be affected through secondhand smoke. Some people believe smoking helps reduce stress or improves focus. While nicotine may create a temporary feeling of relief, it actually leads to addiction and long-term harm. Scientifically, there are no real health benefits to smoking. Because of these dangers, governments began taking action. One of the biggest legal cases happened in the United States in 1998. Today, many countries have increased taxes on cigarettes, banned advertising, added warning labels, restricted smoking in public places. As a result, smoking rates are decreasing in many parts of the world. However, it remains a major global health issue, especially in low and middle income countries. But surprisingly, most of the market is still controlled by just a few giants. Philip Morris, International British American Tobacco, Japan Tobacco, Imperial brands sold from just 15 cents a pack to a global industry controlled by a handful of companies. This is a story of how cigarettes didn't just spread across the world. They built one of the biggest industries in history